got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. We back again. The good boxing is just due to close the week out strong with this good boxing talk. Y'all already know, man. You catch this on the playback. Smash the like button, sub to the channel. Turn your notifications on. Come rock out with the family. And join the Just Do family. I know it's a good day, man. Mike in the building. Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland and Mike May, man. What's good with y'all bros, man? How y'all feeling? Mike in the building. It's going to be a good Friday, man. How y'all bros feeling, man? I don't know what's up with YouTube. YouTube really don't be sending out notifications. Why, I don't know, but we gonna build how we always do, man. How y'all feeling on this good Friday, man? Back to close the week out strong, man. Talk some more boxing. I don't know if I'm pretty sure y'all seen the latest now. Did y'all see that Deontay Wilder is set to fight Big Bang? Go good in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Wilder is set to fight Big Bang Zang, man. That right there, I didn't see that coming, man. I know people was ready to write Wilder off. I'm pretty sure they probably still gonna write him off with this fight, but I'm rooting for Champ, man. I'm rooting for Champ. I mean, I was rooting for Big Bang in his last fight. Joseph Parker went out there, did the damn thing, outboxed him. You know what I mean? Relatively easy. You know what I mean? I mean, it was a good fight, but Zang just didn't do enough work. And I said it before that, these heavyweights, the problem with the heavyweights is these dudes don't have to be a certain weight, so they can come in win whatever they want. And I think that was Zang's downfall, I believe, in that fight. You get what I'm saying? You come in, you almost 300 pounds, like, and I'm pretty sure by the time you got in the ring, you was well over 300, which is probably why you didn't throw punches the way you should have. You get what I'm saying? So I think he shot himself in the foot coming in that heavy like that. Thrill Hill in the building. Lewis 4,500. What's good, family? How you feeling? Yeah, too much weight on Big Bang, right? And you figure Thrill, he older too. He about 40. You know what I'm saying? So you out here packing on all that weight, and it's just not it's not responsible. Like I think you gotta eat smart, be smart. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself the best chance possible to win. And if you coming in over 300 pounds, man, I just don't see how that help you. And you got punching power, but what good is it if you got so much weight on you that you can't perform the way you're supposed to? You get what I'm saying? So that's what I seen with Big Bang Zang in that fight. Way too much weight on him, and I think it led to him not being as active as he needed to be in those rounds, and he let Joe Parker outwork him. You get what I'm saying? Just outwork him and out hustle him. And even though he dropped Joe Parker twice, neither time did he kind of jump on him. And I believe he was hurt both times he knocked him down. That second one, definitely he felt it. And, you know, Joe Parker took his time getting up. I thought Zang was going to kind of try to press him. And he didn't. He kind of let him off the hook. You get what I'm saying? Both times he dropped him. He let him right off the hook. And he got, you know what I mean? He got right back into the fight and got right back to the boxing. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see when this fight is made, you know, if he gonna make the same mistake again, coming in way too heavy, because I just don't think that's smart. And I'm telling you, man, I just want to see Wilder back, get this win under his belt, man, so people could shut some people up. You get what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. I want to see this man win. So it's gonna be something, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something. And another fight too, y'all. Philippe Hrgovic is fighting Daniel Dubois. So it's another good fight. You know what I mean? Daniel Dubois looks solid in his fight against Big Baby. He shows some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some boxing ability, heart, punching power. You know what I mean? He was letting his hands go. He was fluid in there. That was one of the better performances I've seen from Daniel Dubois. Yeah, he got to be Mike. He got to be more aggressive. Flawless mentality, Dr. Mark. How you feeling? OG, salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through. 23 in the building. What's good, my guy? So I got Wilder in this one, especially if you don't get clipped early, because Bang gas tank questionable, right? It's a banger, right? He definitely got a questionable gas tank for sure. Definitely got a questionable gas tank. And again, you wonder what his weight gonna be like for this fight, because I said it, that was my concern for him going into the Joe Joyce fight. Just too much weight, man. I understand that you're a heavyweight dude, but you got to do better than that. You get what I'm saying? You got to stay more disciplined than that. You can't just come in and be weighing anything. You get what I'm saying? Kyle Sports, JBT in the building. What's good, my bro? So again, I didn't expect this. You know what I mean? Especially after Joe Parker lost. So, you know what I mean? Now they got common opponents. They both lost to Joe Parker, and they throwing them in there with each other. And it's supposed to be in, I think, Saudi Arabia as well. I think Saudi's supposed to be possibly making this happen. And it's supposed to be for June 1st, too, y'all. So, June 1st, we got some good fights. Good card. Hrgovic and Dubois for the IBF interim. Wilder versus Zang. Then you got Frank Sanchez versus Caballero for the WBC eliminator. So we got some motion. We got some more motion in the heavyweight division. And then you got Tyson Fury and Usyk fight coming down the pipe too. So this is what I like to see, man. I think we got some fights. I think a lot of people was impatient with the rollout. You know what I mean? With Amazon, you know, Showtime stepped out of boxing. Amazon stepped up. I think people were a bit impatient with the rollout. It took a while for things to get started, but I don't think people were being realistic, right? I think you just have to get them a chance to kind of, you know what I mean, get in the groove of things and start working, putting these cards together. And, you know, kind of the rollout came a little slow, but is rolling. You get what I'm saying? We getting fights, and that's what matter. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? We need fights, good fights, and I don't think none of these are the non-pay-per-view fights as well. So that's definitely a good thing. Fate was good with it, bro. Herbers might stop Daniel. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. D for the win in the building was good. Good undercard fight for sure. Ashley's corner was good. Kazo, don't work too hard on him. Next gen in the building was good with it, bro. But yeah, I smashed the like button. We're gonna cook for a little bit on this Good Friday, man. But yeah, for sure, y'all. Definitely a solid card that they put together. You get what I'm saying? And each one of those fights, they're good. You got Wilder and Zang coming off losses, and both of them coming off losses to Joe Parker. You put them in the ring together. That make a lot of sense. It's cool. Wilder throwing Ray back in the fire. You get what I'm saying? See what he got left, man. I think this next fight would be very telling as to what his next step would be. But y'all know how I give it up. I rock with Wilder, win, lose, or draw. He a real one. He don't duck smoke. He run to it. In fact, he is the smoke. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to see the dude just keep you know what I mean? If he want to continue to box, I'm gonna continue to support, man. I want to see him go out there and get this win. I know it's gonna be it's a dangerous fight. All these fights dangerous, especially at the heavyweight division. But we got a guy in Big Bang Zang that can really punch and hurt you if you're not careful. So Wilder got to be on his P's and Q's. And, I believe he can outlast Zang. Simply put, Zang he ain't the best mover. You get what I'm saying? And he ain't the hardest guy to hit either. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be an interesting fight for sure. Mike Kirkland, appreciate you always supporting the grind, putting that color in the chat, man. Much love and appreciation.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy, Mike Kirk. Chief Wildfire in the building was good. Chief, how you feeling? Next gen said Wilder and Zang gonna be good, but Wilder punch resistance ain't shot. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna be looking out for too. Next gen. It's just, it come with the territory, right? You've had tough fights. You know what I mean? You coming off a tough fight, a tough loss. You get what I'm saying? Punch resistance is a real thing, especially after, you know what I mean, you suffer a couple knockout losses too. So yeah, we're gonna have to see, and hopefully it's not, but I just want to see a more prepared Wilder, a sharper Wilder. You get what I'm saying? More active Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him how he looked in that last fight. It was tough to watch. You get what I'm saying? It was like I spent the whole night just hoping that he was going to catch Joe Parker with one of them right hands and hurt him, man, because it seemed like he was there for it, but just like Wilder couldn't pull the trigger on the night. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what inactivity and stuff like that do for you. And he was in there with a guy that had a style that, would definitely give him some trouble. Joe Parker was boxing and moving very well in that fight, and he was consistent with it. And the fact that Wilder wasn't offering the typical resistance that he offers in his fights, it made it tougher to watch, you know what I mean? And it made it easier for Joe Parker to get into a rhythm, get comfortable, and attack him. And if you notice, as the rounds went on and Joe Parker realized that Wilder really wasn't firing back like that, his confidence started to grow. He started to get more successful down the stretch of the fight. Get what I'm saying? It was just it was a rough night for Wilder for sure. That was a tough night of work for him. Big Keith in the building was good, family. He said just hope Wilder ain't coming in gun shy because Big Bang Yacht gonna be coming forward trying to get him out of there. Absolutely, he is. That might lead to Zang running into something nasty like Dominique Brazil. Possible, very possible, bro. I'm telling you. And if he just sharp and switched on, what I noticed is timing and stuff, reaction time, and his timing was off. Like he was like a step or two behind. Like, you get what I'm saying, in terms of reacting to shots and getting his own off. Like, he was just, timing wasn't there. Down in the building was good, family. How you feeling, bro? Sometimes the laws bring the best out of people. That's why I'm expecting Fundora to get off. Yeah, I get that. And, just the pure fact that you don't want to lose a game. You get what I'm saying? Especially back-to-back losses. Like, those always sting a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? JDM in the building. I never seen Wilder fight like that. It was like Malik Scott's soul was in Wilder's body. I'm telling you, it was tough, yo. It was tough, JD. It was tough, bro. But man, I ain't gonna count him out. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he got another fight. Zang, listen, it's a tough opponent, but that's what you in it for, man. Wilder ain't ducking no smoke, so I ain't surprised that he entered. He taking this fight, and this should be a good one, man. June 1st. Like I said, you got Hrgovic fighting Daniel Dubois too. So you got some motion, man. Frank Sanchez and Caballero is fighting. Those all are good fights, and I don't think none of them pay-per-view. And I'm hearing it could be in Saudi, so everything should be on the up and up. You know what I mean? That's where we at with it, man. I know they was counting Wilder out, but here he's still in the game, man. He's still making it happen. It'll take his time, but Wilder can get to round 8 or 9. Might be good. Yeah, he be gassing. Next gen he do. He slow down. That's his Achilles heel. You know what I mean? That gas tank and the weight fluctuation, like being bigger and smaller in this fight, heavier in this fight, like that's not smart. You would think he would want to come in consistently weighing a certain weight so he could perform at the highest level, but get what I'm saying? These heavyweights, they don't have to be on these strict diets. So I think they have a tendency to be a lot more laxed with their diets. And I think it comes back to hurt them. And in Zang's case, you've seen it. He just was too big to react and keep up with Joe Joyce. That's what it was. Like, you figure if you in there with a guy that's going to be boxing and moving, the last thing you want to do is come in there weighing over 300 pounds and limit your mobility and your gas tank. Like, that's a double negative. You get what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what he did. You know what I mean? What I felt like happened with him in that fight. So if he does that against Wilder, man, he could find himself getting slept. You know what I'm saying? Can do him live, dog. Yeah, listen, that face off looks so crazy. It looked crazy. Tim Tszyu really gotta look up to him. That face off was even crazier than Tank and Barrios are about the same thing. Those some crazy face-offs, bro. Whoever hit each other first win. Yeah, 5 punches around. I'm telling you, Aisha, peace and blessings. Queen, how you feeling today? Crush, the legend was good, Crush. Oh, Wilder beat Zang. I don't want to see Deontay go out with back-to-back losses. Me either, bro. I want to see him smoke him, and I like Zang, but man, I want to see Wilder do his thing, man. Everybody has off nights too. Yeah, maybe it wasn't Wilder's night. Like, come in with real bad intentions this time. At least I hope so. Me too, bro. Me too. Oh, I hope he come in with that fire lit under him, man, because he's very explosive and dangerous in there, especially when his mind is made up. And I always said to people, that's what made Wilder different. That's what separated him from other people in the division and other people in boxing. His mentality, his temperament, his confidence in himself to get the job done. Like, he's unwavering confidence. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you need to see in this next fight. That's what was missing in the last one to me. Activity, his timing was off. Reaction time wasn't good. You get what I'm saying? Just wasn't letting the hands go. Couldn't pull the trigger. Just like one of those fights where you probably in your head too much or something like that, right? And you overthinking and not letting the hands go. And while you overthinking, you got this smaller guy, you know what I mean, elusive guy, light on his feet, moving around and boxing and making things extremely difficult for you. So that's how that fight went. And that's what I seen. You get what I'm saying? So Wilder definitely bring a different style. He'll move the same way Parker moves, and he damn sure got one of the hardest punches in boxing. So I watched AJ Doug Wilder for years. Yeah, over there, I've always been a fan of him. Yeah, salute to you, JD. I'm out. America versus China is personal. Right? What's crazy is the boxing approach he used to use against Parker is probably what he should do against Zang. But you gotta be able to punch and move on him. Yeah, he do next gen. You gotta be able to mix it up. You can't be in there. You just can't be in there being a stationary target, putting your back to the ropes. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what they be doing. Tim Layton in the building. What's good with it, fam? He said, I just want to talk. I want to talk to Sampson. I'm going to play that video too. We going to get to that in a minute. At 242 pounds, Parker was the bigger man. No, he's the heavier man, not not bigger man. He's the heavier man. You get what I'm saying? Shit. You talking about Parker and Zang? Parker was bigger than who? Wilder? I'm talking about Parker and Zang. He was smaller than Zang and lighter on his feet. And I'm talking about when Parker just fought Zang, though. He was lighter on his feet, smaller, obviously smaller, and Zang was too big. Not the Wilder and Parker fight. And yeah, we all know Wilder is not a big heavyweight. He like an athletic, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He got that slender. He got a basketball frame. Wilder do. He ain't built like these average heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? But Zang, like I say, he came in there way too big, and he paid the ultimate. Well, he ain't paid the ultimate price because it would have been a knockout loss, but he paid the price with a loss for sure. Yeah, bang, 291, and then by the time he got to the ring, he was over 300, and they're not being able to move, looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's too stationary at times. Punch count was low. He just wasn't active, and that had to do with the weight because he was much more active, at least from what it looked like in the fight with in both fights with Joe Joyce. He was letting them things go. He was sharp. He was shooting them things straight down the pipe too, man. But I know Joe Joyce don't move the way Parker do. So, but it's crazy because Joe Joyce, that's why triangle theories don't work. Joe Joyce, you know what I mean, stops Parker, I believe. Stops Parker. Then he stopped him and then loses twice to Zang. And then Zang get in there with Parker and get outboxed. It's crazy how that worked. It's crazy how that worked. I'm telling you, man. Boxing is the theater of the unexpected. I miss my guy, Ann McQueen. Damn, pardon me. Salute to my guy, Ann McQueen, the professor in the building. I mean, to the moon like that. Fly up to the moon. I like to fight Wilder better. Let his hands. He has to, Shelton. He got to, bro. He got to let his hands go in this one. I just want Wilder to add another trainer to his camp. Yeah, I feel a lot of people have been feeling like that, Aisha. A lot of people have been feeling like that. I've been hearing that a lot. You know what I'm saying? For me, what the conclusion I kind of came up with Malik Scott is that I think, after separating obviously from Mark Breland, boxing is one of them sports where you just can't trust people. Like the trust is just not, you know what I mean? It don't be there a lot of times in boxing, right? So I think that's what helped them form a bond. You get what I'm saying? He fought him before. You know what I mean? And it's like they can relate. They boxers. And I think it's a certain trust and belief in Malik Scott that Wilder has. And for me, it's like I just want to see it really pan out. Like I get exactly what everybody else saying, but I think that's the reason for him even being there, right? I think he gives Wilder the confidence in him and the belief that what he's teaching is the right shit. You get what I'm saying? So it is tough. Yeah, they don't got no confidence in Malik, man. A lot of people don't. You know what I mean? They feel like he making him even worse of what he is. Like I've heard people have some very harsh takes. I'm really not that guy to go crazy like that. Like I try to understand what is it that, because we see what we see, right? But I'll try to understand from my vantage point what will make Wilder stick with a guy like Malik Scott when everybody else. Not saying he's supposed to question him because other people question him, but only thing I could come up with, just like speculation is that I think it's a trust thing there. You know what I'm saying? They trust each other, they believe in each other as a team. So I think that's why he's staying there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wouldn't mind seeing him bring somebody else in there, get some extra help. It wouldn't be nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? At all. Al Booger in the building was good with it. He seems to be very intelligent. Yeah, for sure. He got Wilder doing D-Rugs and whatnot. Not a good mix. Absolutely not. I thought Malik was a student of the sport. He is. I mean, but look, I just think people don't like what they're seeing from Wilder. You get what I'm saying? And from from round to round, people didn't see any adjustments, so they feel like something ain't working there. You know what I'm saying? They might get along, but something ain't clicking there. You get what I'm saying? In terms of getting him to do the things that you asking him to do. So it's tough, right? I just think he had a very bad night. And I think inactivity and stuff like that caught up to him. And he was in there stylistically with a guy that was going to push him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Make any adjustment in the Parker fight. It was tough to understand. Yeah. It's like, what you doing in there? You get what I'm saying? And I don't know what he was being told because he wasn't doing nothing different. So I get it for sure. Trainer not in the ring. Yeah, for sure he ain't. He ain't. You know what I mean? He can't fight for him for sure. And Malik Wilder and AB looks terrible. He had some. I hear you. PGH was good with it, fam. PGH big dog in the bit. Could it be that Malik agrees with Wilder instead of training Wilder? I mean, I've heard people speculate that. I've heard people speculate it, but I just wouldn't know. You get what I'm saying? I've heard people speculate that he don't push him and he got him in there just because they're cool or something to that effect, but I just don't know. That because that would be bad though. You know what I mean? That would be all bad. That'd be all bad. Yeah, I don't think he just fighting for the bag. You know, I talked to somebody behind the scenes and they said, you know, he definitely like he good on money, like good. So of course, to a certain degree, you're fighting for because you're gonna get paid, but I don't think that's his sole purpose, right? Like I think, in my opinion, I would love to ask him. I think the statue kind of sparked something and made him want to try to, you know what I mean, give it another run. I think that statue, people giving him the statue like that, he was humbled by it and he felt like, you know what, I'm gonna come back and give these people some fights. I'm gonna give them the best of what I got left. You know what I mean? Because I think, you know, like I said, the gesture of the statue humbled him. So I mean, I think that was one of his reasons for coming back because he could have stopped right there. You know what I mean? And he was good on money. Somebody else saying I didn't like Wilder style last fight. It was tough to watch, Mike. Salute to my guy Al Booger. Fight game in the building was good with it, fam. Larry in the building was good, Larry. It keeps saying it was a lot of inactivity because he didn't fight since Fury up. Then he knocked out old boy in the next fight in like 45 seconds. You get what I'm saying? It was just too quick. And that you just can't make up for that amount of inactivity in training. You get what I'm saying? You need the live action, Big Keith. So you're exactly right. Toya Top Dog. I'm from Jersey. Salute to you, man. From the inside, that's what it looks like. Man, from this side. Yeah, I get you, Shad. And I hear people saying this, Shad, with peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Good to see you. Yeah, Shad. And I've heard it, man. I heard some people speculating that, yo. I do. I just will hope that that's not the case because you almost, that's a recipe for disaster. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to be pushed, and that would essentially make him a yes man. You get what I'm saying? It would essentially make him a yes man, and that's the last thing you know, former champion like Wilder needs is a yes man, especially at the heavyweight division, especially in a sport like boxing. You get what I'm saying? You need somebody to really have you put that pain in, yeah, and that's just what he needs. And I'm not saying they're not doing that, but I wouldn't know. It would appear that their relationship is a good one. That's what it seemed like. You get what I'm saying? And I thought that happened through them building and establishing trust with each other, which is why I think he keep him around. But then you have some people that say he ain't really pushing him. That's why. So I just don't know. Because I see, you know, we see some of the work they put in. They look like they be putting work in, putting a lot of rounds in. So I just don't know. It's tricky, man. Parker was better boxer. Absolutely. For sure he was. For sure he was. I think Wilder got some dog in him. Yeah, still got some dog in him. Yeah, man. I mean, look. He gonna need it, man. He gonna need it against Big Bang, though. What did JD do? I don't know. I don't know exactly what he do, JD. I don't know exactly what he do. No. I know what you talking about, but I don't know. I never thought about it. But it looked like it's primarily, Malik Scott training him. And I know a lot of people question that setup in the situation because you know, he knocked Malik Scott out before. So they like, yo, he's not really a trainer. You know what I mean? He wasn't that good of a boxer. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, it's tough, man. He get a lot of Southwest Dice. What's good with it, family? He get a lot of flack, man. You get that hunger back. Yeah, he need to be active, man. And that whatever drug or something he was talking about, like, stay far away from that. Whatever got you calm and not you know, unloading on people, stay far away from that. Whatever that is, stay away from it, bro. You don't need no more of that. Whatever it is. Adam in the building was good, fan. Wilder vs. Zang's a perfect fight. Somebody's getting knocked out, well, miss it if it happens. I'm telling you, that's going to be a good one. Zang didn't let his hands go with Parker either, yop. So maybe Parker Styles confusing them in there. I think it was the movement, Aisha. Definitely for Wilder, the movement and different things like that. Not being a stationary target. Boxing well, picking his shots well. Like, he had some good timing in that fight with Wilder. And then with Zang just ate himself out of a chance to win for the most part, Aisha. I think he was just too heavy. You know what I'm saying? I think he was just way too big. You know what I'm saying? Like, way too big to really go in there and do what he needed to do at the level he needed to do it. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I agree. I think that's what it was too. I think the styles was confusing him. I think the movement kept Zang all balanced, caused him to keep his hands in his pockets more than he typically does, and it cost him. It cost him the fight. He got outworked clean too. We're gonna see Wilder get AJ out of there. I would love to see it too, man. I see him in the corner, but never in Wilder training blogs. Right. The average son was good, family. I wouldn't want somebody as my trainer if I knocked him out my pay also, right? It is tough. It's tough. Yeah, you knock me out, you gonna train me. Yeah, I get it, yo. I get it, child. I just think I always try to come from a place of understanding. And I think that's one of the things that help those guys gel and form their bond and their brotherhood. I just think they got some chemistry together, and maybe, you know what I mean, it works for Wilder. But look, it definitely need to be some adjustments for this next fight, for sure. It definitely need to be some adjustments for this next fight, because, man, I ain't trying to see my boy get pieced up by Zang. I like Zang. He from Jersey, repping Jersey too. My bad, y'all. So yeah, man, it's just one of those. It's one of those. AJ too much for him. Man, AJ look very sharp right now. It'll be a very difficult fight at this point for Wilder. Like, I want to see him on the winning side of things. Like, that AJ fight could wait right now, because it's no way, like, me just being realistic after what I've seen, feel like he gonna just get in there and beat AJ. AJ looking sharp right now. He looking sharp and he look polished. Working with Ben Davison, he been looking. And I get the, man, y'all want to see something crazy, man? I could show y'all something crazy with this Francis Ngannou fight, bro. Oh, man, I could show y'all something crazy, man. We are, man. It's Friday. We gonna build. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smashed the like button, man. We gonna build. The fight got announced. Which fight? You talking about the Zang and Wilder joint? I'm hearing the June 1st. The average summer. Sean P in the building. Was good with it. Man, I'm gonna show y'all something, man. But we gonna, but again, Bloomfield, Al Booger, Bloomfield. Again, man, we got some motion in the heavyweight division. Man, my bro, you know what I'm going to. You know what I'm going to. Behind the Hands TV, my brother. Great interview, by the way. Great dope build with A-Leaf Ali to lead. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I said, man, I was about to call him Talib Cunningham. I'm tripping. A-Leaf Ali, man. Great build, by the way, man. If y'all ain't catch it, man. And my bro sent me this video. And man, that punch didn't land. Damn it. Let me see if I can get it and clip it real quick and show it to y'all, man. Hold on. I might can. Let me see. All right, yeah. I might can. Oh, shoot. My bad, y'all. Let me get this in. Salute to my guy, man. How you feeling, bro? Sparky Pete in the building. How you feeling? Right? Yeah, AJ been active. Yeah, that'd be a very tough fight for him. right now. Like he need his confidence back. He need a win under his belt, things like that before you can throw him in there. Right now, AJ look like his confidence is growing, even though they put him in there with an MMA fighter that he definitely wasn't supposed to lose to, but he sparks his ass, didn't he? But let me play this thing, man. I got some music in it, man. I can edit it out though. So if they copyright me, Sparky P in the building. Ricky Williams, my brother. What's good with AJ so fast? The wind be knocking. You already know. Was the betting locks? I don't know. I ain't much of a bet, man. What fights you betting on, Sean? What fight you betting on, man? Or you just betting on everything? What you betting on, champ? You know what I mean? Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, y'all smashed the like button. But yeah, man, we got motion in the heavyweight division. Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois should be a good fight. Good fight, man. Daniel Dubois looked solid against Big Baby Anderson. He was pummeling on him. I mean, he was handling business against Big Baby. You know, drove Big Baby to robberies and some more stuff, man. Big Baby out here tripping without the luggage, man. And then you got Frank Sanchez and Caballero. That's another good fight. That's another good scrap, man. So again, we got some good heavyweight fights coming up, man. That's what you want to see, man. Usyk and Fury coming up. Man, I want to see Usyk dethrone him, man. Beat Fury, man. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother. Was good with it, fam. I ain't gonna lie, boxing needed AJ to knock Francis out. Yeah, Fury had people questioning boxing, had them dudes thinking they could just come over here and get crazy in the boxing world, man. AJ had directed, but watch this though, real quick. I'm gonna pull this up. Salute to my brother. He sent this to me, man, and I seen a couple videos like this with Jake Paul fights too that blew my mind. Yeah, I think the size is gonna be a lot for him. Rick, and you know something, yo, he do not like getting hit to the body, bro. That man do not like getting hit to the body. I wonder how long he on borrowed time with them body shots too. Don't mess with Texas in the building. What's good with it, fam? Go good. Fury just caught. Just got caught off guard. Yeah, I mean, he just wasn't prepared. He wasn't prepared. He took Francis Ngannou lightly and almost paid the ultimate price. You know what I'm saying? Almost paid the ultimate price. That's what that was. He thought Ish was sweet. Took my mic out for a second. Let me show you how this video though. You're not gonna see it. Francis he said he need to fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul out there messing with my man Mike. Mike about to smoke him. Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie in the super chat. What's good with it, bro? Appreciate the love, homie. Just do what is Bill Haney Cap of the Year. My nominee is the Sparring Tape Live. Bill said they get hit during sparring. Any of them exchanges. Nah, that got to be up there with the worst one. I ain't going to lie, Big Dog. They said none of the punches landed. He ducked under all of them. That's crazy activity.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my brother, Big Dog Willie. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, he did say that, though. The fact that they was trying to push that none of the punches land was extremely strange behavior. You know what I'm saying? You know, damn well them punches was landing. Clean, too. Did I just... Is this it? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I get this. Yeah, I punched the like button for me. I'm just looking for something real quick. Is this it? Hope it's the right one. Man, but that definitely was super wild for me, man. Saying that none of the punches landed is by far the most bogus thing I think he said. Nah, none of them punches landed. He ducked under all of them. He was ducking them. He didn't get to hit him with the shot he wanted to hit him with. He couldn't hit him. I'm like, bro, I could sell somebody else that damn lie. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie. Tonya Vandross Williams Jr., peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Did the Wild Hrgovic fight just come up? Yeah. Yeah, Dane Dubois, Philippe Hergovich is fighting, and Sanchez, Caballero, Wilder, Zang might gonna lose too. AJ got an advantage to watch the tape. I'm telling you. Yeah, my man, he better not play with them. Richard Pass in the building. What's good, family? He better not beat dog. What's good with it? Yeah, it did. It did. Went from I beat out of tank 16 years old. I held my own. The wildest one I heard was he was, how old did they say? 9. They said something crazy. I knew they was exaggerating, but I'm like, damn, y'all crazy. Bill literally posted the clip in slow motion and said nothing landed. He telling me not to believe my own eyes for sure. For sure. For sure. Tim Layton in the building. We say y'all still celebrating it. We ain't celebrating it. We just talking about it. You know what I mean? Ain't celebrating it, but people still being sensitive to it. So as long as I still see people being sensitive, I'm definitely going to talk about it. Matter of fact, I'm probably never taking that out of my brand section in my whole YouTube career. It's probably going to be right there. Just for when people come in on that fanboy stuff, roll the tape, roll the beautiful beam footage. But nah, it's nothing to celebrate because it happened. It's old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised by what I seen in there either. So, I mean, Tank could do that to a lot of people. You do that to a lot of guys, man. I know that. You know, we all know that. You know what I mean? That's just what he do. You know what I mean? But I hate how people keep trying to say sparring don't matter. So how do they get good if sparring don't matter? How do they get good? Like, you got to put it in perspective. Say it's not the end-all, be-all. Sparring is not the end-all, be-all. But people be like, we talking about practice? Yeah, you try to see people be trying to run that little AI line. Well, we talking about practice? You damn right, because that's how you get good in practice. You know what I'm saying? What we see on fight night is the finished product. But without that practice that we be downplaying, because your favorite fighter probably got some pause put on them, so you want to try to downplay the sparring, that's how they get good. They damn sure ain't good because they just get in the ring and fight. You get what I'm saying? They put the work in. But not when you really a supporter of these dudes, bro, you could really have fun with it. Like, I had fun. Like, think about it. Y'all know I rock with my boy from Jersey. They had the runner. You know, he's a runner. He's a track star. I played that several times. Had fun with that, too. It's boxing for me. You know what I mean? I just like to see how certain people was reacting to it. They was bent out of shape. They was sensitive, trying to explain stuff. I'm like, bro, just give it up. They was making the wrong kind of arguments. You were supposed to say, not that the punches ain't land, but you were supposed to say, did he drop? He took, you get what I'm saying? It's that simple. Like, if I'm making a case, if it's anything I got to say about that, I'm going to say, look, he was taking a lot of shots, but he was in there taking them. He held his own, you know what I mean? He hung in there. Young boy went in there and dared to be great. He went up against a real puncher. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that, people like, nah, you know, none of the punches land. He wasn't out on his feet. I'm like, y'all making the wrong arguments. He said, still laughing at the dude that the leader just short saying Devin didn't get hit. Oh man, he my God, but leave it up. So we'll talk about Tank and post the deletes. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but so, and I truly 100% support Devin Haney. He's a hell of a fighter, bro. The elite level. The little in the building. Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? He said, play it since it's a celebration. Until it released. For facts, Elijah Pierce was just saying how sparring Tank gave him the confidence to fight anybody. That's real. That's real, yeah. That's real. Tank knocked Devin out before Devin lied about the second sparring. Hell yeah, I'll drink to that. Cuzzo said I'll drink to that. My God, Mo said, but I watch guys not sparring cat. I do very little sparring, get beat on the regular. Practice matters. That's all I be saying. It's just not the end all be all, right? Like that doesn't determine, you know, the trajectory of a guy's career. Like, and I said this before, out of all of the resistance people was putting up about that tape, I wasn't hearing nobody saying that those type of experiences make you better. You see what bro just said, what Elijah Pierce said, sparring Tank made him better. You don't think that made Devin better? But instead of people seeing what they supposed to see from it, they sensitive trying to defend punches that's clearly land. The man did, he fought his ass off. He hung in there. Like that. That's how you know what I mean? It take a ton of heart to take that many shots and not give in, bro. Not just fold and crumble. You know what I mean? Tank had his ass under the fire, and I'm willing to bet you money it made him a better fighter. You need those experiences, man. That shit ain't nothing. That's nothing, bro. Like, that's nothing. That's part of the game. Not many people said, they first started, they was getting whooped on. Like, that's just part of it. Growing pains. That shit make you better, especially if you built for it. So I ain't seen a few people since a few days after that tape drop. You already know, D for the what they'll be. Joe, what's good with it? 420. The Water Walker going to show out. Yeah, I think he is going to show out, though. I do. Naeem, what's good with it, fam? He said people need to care about that first KO. That sleepage. While Ryan was at Charleston White House, bro. Oh, man, I don't know what that was about. Why they don't release the whole tape? Shit, you got to ask them, bro. I got to ask them, man. I don't know. But, I mean, you know what's funny? When they released that little 6 to 8 second clip of Shakur saying he tired, not one Devin Haney fan asked for the whole tape. You ain't see a motherfucking punch being thrown. Not a single punch being thrown. You just seen one guy say he tired. Everybody ran with the narrative he quit in sparring. Not one single Devin Haney fan asked for the complete sparring at all. When you released that little clip of Hector Garcia sparring footage before his fight, nobody asked for the whole clip of the sparring footage. Nobody. But when a guy is in there getting punched from pillar to post, where's the whole sparring footage? But when it was, oh, I'm tired, and the narrative was Shakur quitting sparring, not a single, and I mean, I was here every day, not a single Devin Haney fan said, you know what? For what it's worth, I would like to see the whole tape. Why they didn't release the whole tape? Nobody asked for it. You know why? Because they didn't care, because it made one guy look good and it made the other guy look bad. So as long as it's set up, release sparring clips that make the guy that y'all like the most look good, you don't care to see the full sparring footage. But when you see a guy getting punched from pillar to post, yeah, where's the whole clip? Why didn't they release it? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's not that big a deal. That man went on to achieve, some very great things. That's just a learning experience, bro. That's what that was in the ring. You go in there to learn, bro. You get what I'm saying? You go in there to learn. You know what I mean? Go in there to get your learn on. That was like a cane on minutes aside. Stop playing the tape. Said, you know why they're not releasing the whole footage? I don't know. I really don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I think it's mind games, to be honest with you. He said the whole tape was what whole tape? Nah, that's not, you talking about with Shakur, Joe. That's not even the same. That's definitely not the same sparring footage at all. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. But y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Cash Crypto in the building saying the same since Devin should thank Tank because he helped make him better. I'm telling you, cuzzo, they missing the point. Do you know how much better that dude probably got from that? I'm trying to tell y'all something. I'm telling you, and I'm not being funny. I'm not joking. Do you know how much better he probably got from that? Y'all, people see they getting the wrong thing out of it. You don't got to defend that man. He held his own, right? Get what I'm saying? How many people did Tank punch around the ring like that? Get what I'm saying? That man, and he would have knocked them out. That dude was tough as hell hanging in there taking them shots, bro. All jokes aside. Get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool when they do it. And I'm just making a point because y'all know it's a conversation with me, but I'm serious. Like when they seen Shakur say, I'm tired, nobody was like, damn, well, where the whole sparring at? You ain't even get to see a punch thrown and people ran with a narrative. Just think about that. Big Dog Willie back in the super chat said Haney caught in pain over this sparring. It hurts. Dude, don't it? Sting like a mudger. Mudger sucker, huh? Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, man. Always showing love, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I say, man, it's just entertainment. It's sparring. That's how you get better.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Pitbull held his own. Yeah, he did. The only downside with Pitbull and his performance is that that's the best you could do with a guy that had one hand. You get what I'm saying? When they showed 10 seconds. Yeah, facts, D. They ain't care, bro. They ain't care about that. They was like, they just ran with the narrative. He quit. They was happy as hell. I don't buy in the sparring footage. We've seen elite fighters get mopped up by DE level fighters and sparring under the lights is all that matters. Nah, JD, that's right. Under the lights is what matters. You got a bunch of gym warriors, you know what I'm saying? But you got some guys that really know how to do that joint under the lights. You know what I'm saying? Under the lights. So it's all good, man. That's how you learn, bro. That's how you get better. You go in there with a dog, man. That's how you gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn. Shakur was Haney sparring was way out before the last part was released. That's not the same. Would y'all stop saying that? That's not the same. That ain't the same sparring. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know that. That's not the same thing. That's not, and they spar more than that one time. That tape that's out, we all seen that. And we all know wasn't looking like nobody was tired in that session, did it? And then say it's excused by everyone believes Tank when he say he injured. Nah, people still question it. Some people said Tank wasn't really hurt. Pitbull versus Tank fight was good. Yeah, it was a damn good fight. It was. Tank probably would have knocked Pitbull off if he wasn't hurt. I think so too. Because he started moving him back before the hand got hurt. You know what I mean? It's two different sets. You could tell by the headgear. Can you tell him D for the win? It's easy to tell, bro. That's not the same sparring. That little clip that he released, and the reason why, because that shit didn't happen that way. You know what I mean? That's why I say, man, I don't want to hear shit when you got dudes releasing 8-second clips, send it in the content creators so they can push false narratives. That's the weakest shit ever. And people got the nerve to complain about a minute and 44 seconds of slaughter. Man, come on, man. That's all they do is lie. But Marcus, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? You talking about 20 racks when Tank just made 20 million. Man, shut up about that damn 20 racks. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I gotta make a phone call real quick, man. Phone call real quick, y'all. Really quick. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm back. I had to make a quick call, man. He said his hand was big as a balloon, showed it on Twitter. Yeah, Big Dog Willie back in the super chat. Haney morons in the chat, y'all brainwashed.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, man. Appreciate you, bro. Always showing love. Thing was, yeah, his hand definitely was hurt. All things in the building. What's good, family? The Rise podcast in the building. What's good with the scene? How you feeling, bro? AJ64 in the building. Yeah, I mean, you got people still talking about Shakur wasn't hurt, even though he had an MRI, and you've seen the video where his hand was swollen before the fight, where he wouldn't even close it. Some people just unrealistic, man. Like, you say a guy hurt, oh, use the other hand. He was supposed to knock him out with the other hand. Why didn't he do it? Come on, man. Like, you clearly at a disadvantage when you got one weapon, and it's your main one at that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely at a disadvantage. They both men now. I hope they fight sooner rather than later. Me too, man. It's just fun to mess with people about it. When it's me, y'all, it's all entertainment and it's fun and games. Like, I support all these dudes, so I could laugh a little bit, joke, and be funny, and you know what I mean? It's all good. My bad, y'all. My bad. Phone call. My bad. My bad, y'all. Tank had his hand swollen, looked like he had a BBW portrait in his hand. They don't even be. That's how real it is. When you take, they like, nah, you ain't hurt. You ain't hurt, G. You ain't hurt, G. You ain't hurt. They call him Tank, right? Why ain't knock him out? Why ain't get him with the other hand, yo? Why ain't get him with the other hand, yo? You know what I mean? Why he said Devin may have to bite the bullet and sign PBC. It's only like him getting remotely close to making a Tank fight. Interesting, man. Interesting, y'all. You know, interesting, y'all. We gonna see. We gonna find out, man. But look, chat back in the ring. What is it? June 15th. They saying that's the date I'm seeing thrown out there. So we just gonna wait and see that, man. But in the meantime, let's get back to this. It kills me, fans. Zach B was good with it, but no one wants to fight the other fighter who supposedly got beat up. I see a lot of people wanting to smoke with Dev. Yeah, for sure, they do. I mean, they do. But we gonna talk. I mean, it's being that we talking about Debbie Dev. Debbie Dev has something to say recently too. Let me roll the tape before we get into this Canelo stuff, man. We're gonna talk about Nello too. We're gonna talk about King Nello. You know what I mean? Cause he king. That's what they said. That's what they saying. Salute the big dog Willie again, man. Appreciate the support, family, man. Salute to you, bro. Lord Bill Haney says Devin didn't get hit by Tank. The Haney code will believe it if Devin loses, would Haney code commit suicide? I don't know. Better not. Y'all gonna be on watch, man. I can't wait to see that fight though. But I mean,
and we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute the big dog. Really appreciate. He said Ron signed the PBC. I mean, it'd be better than him beefing with Oscar. Would it, Larry? You think? Would it be better than beefing with Oscar? His ass beefing with Oscar definitely can't be good for business. You know what I mean? Risk versus reward was in Tank's favor heavy. I feel you, but let me play this, man. That Dev said Shakur don't never call it. He don't even call out Tank. He sounded like he was a little mad about that. Hold on, let me get to it, y'all.
Shakur, he said a lot. Oh, he don't fight nobody. We don't see him fight nobody. We ain't seen it. All these guys is in the WBA sweepstakes. He's still in it. He's still a guy that I'm interested in fighting because I want to prove myself, but I also want these guys to fight each other too. I want these guys to prove that they that too. I'm not gonna I can't be the only guy that's fighting and they only fight me and they wait around, go fight bums. He don't even call out Tank. And Tank is champion in his weight class. So he don't mention Tank at all. Now after I just said something, now I see him mentioning Tank. But before that, he wasn't even mentioning Tank. And Tank in his weight class. Tank been in his weight class.
So he ain't even calling out Tank, but he also said he's still open to fight him. He said everybody's in the sweepstakes. That's just good. That's good for boxing. I don't really care about his criticism of Shakur. I'm not here to protect Shakur from comments made by people. I don't give a damn. I did like the fact that he said, he's still willing to fight him to prove himself, but he's saying these other guys got to fight somebody. He can't be the only one. The only problem I have with that is you're not fighting competition that's way levels above the competition that they're fighting. That's a mirage. That's a fantasy. That nobody's waiting around to fight you. It's not that type of deal. People want to fight you because they want to prove themselves, right? The same way you should want to prove yourself. So I don't have an issue. He can say what he want. He a fighter. I do like the fact that he said he still be willing to fight him. Hopefully, we get these fights in the near future. Get what I'm saying? Too much of a risk to Tank for the guys in suits. Shit, I don't think so. I think about it. Who's more dangerous to each other? You know what I mean? To the other. For the growth of the channel. Bill, much love to my guy, man. I appreciate that comment, man. Salute to Big Keith, man, in the building. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate the love, family. Let me make sure I get bro his.
If I was Floyd and he was me, he would never have to fight again because the exhibition shit.
Yeah.
As me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds, and we both gonna get $100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due,
right?
And
they be cutting my clip off, so I had to get the longer one, man. Salute to my guy, Big Key. Appreciate you, family. Devin looks so big. I think his part of the reason he got that big is because he healthy. I think he allowed his body to grow by going to the division where he belonged at, and I think as a result of it, you seeing him like he growing a lot more than what people anticipated for that reason. You know what I'm saying? So, and maybe I don't know what it is. Maybe the snack program in terms of like just blowing you up. I ain't saying he doing nothing wrong or nothing like that, but I just think his body is responding to him finally not shrinking himself down to a weight class. So now he at 140 where he seemed like he healthier at, and I think he just getting big. You know what I'm saying? He just big. Devin Haney sweepstakes. I knew y'all was gonna go in. Sound a bit like Canelo. You fight with nobody. And again, the problem is, dudes, when people tell me Tank, Shakur, people like Crawford never fought nobody, but they've been through multiple weight classes, proving that they're a top guy, it's hard to just say they fought nobody, right? You get what I'm saying? It's tough to sell that. These dudes do fight people. Like, again, you got to think. Just put it in perspective, man. You say he fights nobody, right? I don't have an issue. I don't care. The guy that gave you your toughest fight in Lomachenko had an opportunity to fight Shakur, and what did he do? And it was for a title. You hear people, I had people coming in my chat talking about why would he fight Shakur for a vacant title? Like it's something wrong with it. I'm like, yo, are y'all justifying this dude not fighting for a title and is coming off a loss in an undisputed fight where you didn't give 100% and you didn't even necessarily deserve the shot? The young man in Devin Haney gave you the shot. So putting it in perspective, the guy that gave you the toughest fight wants nothing to do with Shakur. It's clearly went a totally different way and went and took easier fight, and nobody is acknowledging that. That's some weak ass shit. That's weak. You can't make these dudes get in the ring. And again, I'm going to say it again. The guy that gave you your toughest fight said no to him. Nah, I'm cool. Why do you think that is? You get what I'm saying? Think about that. And it was for a title. And I heard that he was going to get paid more in the fight with Shakur than he did in the fight for Undisputed. You can't make this shit up. And he still said no. Hen Dog, what's good with it, family? Polo in the building. What's good? I got Devin Shakur out boxing Tank. Yeah, I mean, listen. Those fights, Larry, those are fights either of them guys could win, right, on the night. You get what I'm saying? So that's not nothing, you know what I mean? You ain't saying nothing wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are pure boxers. The thing is, he a bit of a trick bag and Tank because he can do both. Like, even if you think those guys box at a higher level than him or he can box a bit better, he can box well enough. He can keep up with those guys. He won't be like, out of it, you know what I mean? It won't be a significant gap where he can't keep up. And the thing is, he can fight as well. And that's the combination that makes him dangerous. He can box and he can fight, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? If it turns into a fight, he can do it if need be. I mean, he can box his ass off too. But I get it though. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Seen Tank struggle with less. I don't know. It's tough. I can't tell you what you see, right? I seen most of his fights. I don't know if I seen every last one, but I seen a lot of them. It all depends on how you process it, right? Like, he's not invincible. He's supposed to get tested, and people supposed to be able to challenge him too, right? So I don't see it as him struggling in his fights, right? I see it as him figuring things out just like anybody else. It's a fight, right? It's not going to be flawless victory, and Tank is not the type of pure boxer where he, round by round by round. I think he trains. I mean, he fights to hurt you, not outbox you, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying he's losing rounds or give up rounds on purpose, but I think his approach and mentality to the game, to a fight, is different than his opponents, right? Most opponents, they trying to get you round by round, you know what I mean, outbox you, outpoint you. He trying to hurt you round by round. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just the mentality be a little bit different. I get what you're saying, but yeah, it just all depends on how you look at it, right? Like for example, Frank Martin lost a few rounds in his last fight, right? Some people say he struggled with Artem. Artem has Olympic pedigree, if I'm not mistaken. So, and amateur background, and so on and so forth. So, I didn't really process him losing a few rounds as struggling. He just had to figure some things out. He didn't look his best, but I don't think he struggled with the guy. You get what I'm saying? So, I get it, but again, man, it just all depends on the night. You know, when you of that elite level, you know what I mean? Any guy can win on the night. So if somebody tell you, say you think those guys can outbox or whatever the case, ain't nothing wrong with that, because it's possible. You know what I mean? He can be outboxed. You know what I mean? Anybody can lose, but man, I'm just telling you, for me, he brings that combination of both to the table, being able to box and fight when he needs to. And you know he got the power to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he got a hell of a chin. You know what I mean? Cloudboy AB said, Court trying to be cool with everybody for an excuse not to fight. When someone pressure him and Keyshawn to fight, he act like Clarissa Shields. I don't even know how to process that. He tried to be cool with everybody that you name. One person who was Keyshawn, that's like a brother to him, and you want him to fight Keyshawn right now because that makes sense, right? It makes sense for a 3-division champion to fight a guy with, 10 fights? Because people saying it, right? It's way too many people for them to have to fight, in my opinion. It's a lot of smoke, and I don't think it's no demand whatsoever for that fight. And you clearly know that's like his brother, so I don't see why. That's all right. Devin Haney should fight Amari. What's his name? Amari Jones. He should fight Amari Jones then. You know what I'm saying? Fight Amari Jones. Them dudes they be in the same circles, work with the same people. That would be stupid. That would be a stupid fight. See, that's what people don't consider, because that's their disdain they have for the young man. They just want to, he's just trying to be cool with him. That's his brother. It ain't like Keyshawn ain't trying to be cool back. They brothers. That's a mutual thing. They don't want to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't fight Keyshawn. There's too many other fights out there. Marquis was good with it, bro. How you feeling, sparring? All Devin Haney fans. You stupid. Marquis was good with it. Fans at 155. Devin going to 147. I could see it. That would be a good track running, the way he let that room core jumped in it. Deep for the win. We having fun this Friday, man. Much love to everybody in the building. Just smash the like button, man. We gonna keep on cooking, man. We talking about it a little bit of everything. We gonna have some fun. Ain't no sensitive stuff over here, you know. I really can't wait to knock little bro ass out. I'm gonna be looking for y'all boys. So it's gonna be a great fight. Those two dudes are special talents, man, for sure. Prime Year's not right. For legacy, we regret it. I don't think so, Larry, because he said it a long time ago. He a prize fighter. It kind of went over people's head. He didn't say what people wanted to hear him say, so they kind of like disregarded what he actually said. But he said it a long time ago. And again, respect. I want to be very clear. I always want to see the best possible fight for my money, right? But what I'm saying is, legacy and these fighters are starting to feel like that and echo the same sentiments. The legacy don't feed their families, right? Like not necessarily, right? So that's why dudes be trying to secure that bag. But I get you. I always want to see the best fights possible. But I think he's a winner in life. Like, if you just look at it this way, Larry, look at what he overcame. Like, growing up on the streets, having to sleep outside. Like, his why is different. Like, just being honest, he beat the odds in so many different ways. That don't mean you don't try to be great, but I think he's shown people that thus far. Although there's still the names that you want to see, I think he's shown a level of greatness thus far. It's just people refuse to acknowledge it. Think about it. Way before 35 was even a thing, everything he done from 126 to 130, I still never heard people really give him his proper just due. It's always a reason to take away from the man. And for me, that's why I fight the good fight. That's why I always go to bat for him in that regard. Not because he needed, but because I just want people to take a deeper look as to what he actually did and look at the circumstances he under when he going to them fights, constantly being a smaller guy and getting dudes out of there. He finds a different way to produce the same result, if that makes sense. He's typically getting a knockout, but he finds different ways to create that result. It's crazy, man. So I think the work that he's put in thus far has shown what he is, but if you're a guy that's stuck on resume and that's all you see, you will think like, yeah, he ain't did nothing. So it's like, how many people is it? Like, who does he have to beat to consider him doing something? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so it's tough, man. Like it's two major names that is his name get linked with, and that's Shakur and Dev. So it's like, say he used to fight them two, then what? You get what I'm saying? It's like y'all telling me it's only 2 fights for him. Like, it's a lot of other fights, man, and you just gotta let, you know what I mean? We gotta let these joints materialize, or we gotta push for the right fights. You know what I mean? And hopefully they box and deliver. You know what I mean? Salute the big dog. We'll be back in the super chat again, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Says Shakur and Tank want to be Devin Nash. Bill's gonna get his son beat the F up. Bill runs his mouth way too much, and karma is a bitch. Real talk. A bitch. I think I said that right. Salute the big dog.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love to you, bro, man. Appreciate the support too, family. Always supporting the grind. Zilla, what's good with it? Rod, how you feeling, my bro? And no belt, that's crazy. Keyshawn got to work his way for TL. Yeah, man. After rewatching Frank Martin and Artem without the influence of expectation, Frank did a lot better than I remember. See what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, he didn't struggle. I don't look at it as he struggled. You get what I'm saying? If looks could kill. He like his dad. Is he looking? Yeah, I'm not gonna look. Dad, is he looking? I ain't gonna look. He's still looking. Even the announcer looking like, yo, bro. So you don't see us staring at you. You know when you got people staring at you and you ain't trying to look. He like, yo. He say, hey, Pop, they still looking. Hey, Pop, they still looking. He said, yeah, son, they still looking. Come on, man. I got you. Head out. Head out. Head out. And this is me making light of the situation, like, because I'm trying to show y'all how you could enjoy boxing. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? People be too sensitive. It's all fun and games, bro. And we just love to see these dudes fight at the end of the day. So I'm gonna always talk about this. I'm gonna always try to have a conversation that people in here can enjoy. You don't have to be sensitive. You don't have to cry. And you can hold me to the standard that I'm never shitting on fighters over here. That's just not what I do. So I have my fun, take my jabs, but I don't tear them down. I always say that. That's my motto. You know what I mean? Don't tear the sport down, build it up. But I do have fun with this. And I ain't gonna lie. If looks could talk, man. I mean, picture with 1,000 words. Yo, the announcer is on time, and look where he looking at. He like, come on, bro. The announcer almost got the duck lips up, like, look, Corey, he ain't gonna look. The announcer like, so bro, the announcer ready to do it. He like, yo, come on over here, give us this moment real quick, young champ. Man, don't worry about what Frank is, his muscle mass affecting stamina. Yeah, and it causing him to fight in spurts too, AJ. Causing him to fight in spurts, dude. Next Shakur look like off Sopranos. Y'all stupid, bro. Man. That's funny. Salute to my guy, Devin, man. Appreciate you, family, in the super chat. Much love to my guy. Appreciate
and we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, man. Said Devin a different kind of killer. Kind of Luther and Till shit ain't there for Corey at all. Yeah, for sure. Looking at that man like he was fool. I'm telling you, Frank just naturally built like that. He got that frame like that. He's just a muscular guy. But you know one thing about Frank Martin and why that fight is going to be so good, because they working hard. If Tank was 138 pounds, that's self-explanatory. Frank Martin, every time you see him, he working. That's going to be a great fight, yo. That's going to be a great fight as long as it lasts, because you got two guys in there that's not playing. And Frank got the attitude. He's not laying down. That is going to make for a very great fight. And the more he pushed, the more I think Tank going to push. And I think that's why you're going to see a great fight. I'm telling you, them dudes going to be prepared. They going to train their asses off. Nobody is trying to lose. Ain't nobody coming to play. Watch. It ain't going to be no play. Watch. How these do. Watch this build up. This is going to be fun, bro. This is going to be fun. Kyle Cooler, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Tay in the building. What's good, fam? Can't even gonna have to work to break the distance. They both got little arms. Right. Right. That I'm telling you. And again, Frank Martin is closer to his size, so it's gonna be entertaining. You know, a lot of times dudes be all bigger than it. Like, this is gonna be a fun fight to watch. make no mistake about it, it's gonna be fun. But again, back to I seen somebody mention that Dev would be at 47. This right here, do I still got it? This right here makes me feel like he's on borrowed time at 40. This right here. Well, ripped up. He was working, bro. Young Dad was working. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was ripped up crazy in that video. But again, what I was saying is that's why I feel like he might be on borrowed time at 40, because I ain't know it was that hard for him to like cut that weight. That was crazy to see. Man, you already know, big dog. You know how it go. Salute to my guy, Rose. He said weight bullying ain't easy. Zenith said some real couple months ago, and he practically sized out already. Yeah, Zenith always be cooking, man. That's my guy. Comment cooking. Black belt in the building was good. He said, but I was a hater when he said too big for the weight class. That's what I say. People just be throwing stuff around. They never. That's why I always come from a place of understanding, because I always try to understand why somebody thinks something or why somebody make a certain comment instead of criticizing it. When I hear somebody that got common sense and speak good logic say something like that, I go to looking into it, why you might feel like that. And again, when you see a video like that and it's his first fight at the weight and he got to go through all of that, that's a lot. I didn't know he had to go through all that. He definitely did it to himself, but man, he putting his body through it. And again, which is another reason, again, not even to fast forward, but I got to make the point because it's fitting. If he had to do this at 140 in his first fight, y'all telling me he was about to shrink down to 135 again and fight Shakur? Seriously. For all of y'all that say that, for everybody that talk that 25%, you should have did this, kill that shit. Do you see how hard it was for him to make this weight? And you telling me he was going to fight a smaller weight class and shrink down even more? They would have had to wrap him like a damn mummy. Hell, with a cocoon, they'd have had to wrap him like a mummy for him to make that weight. And you telling me he would have did it? That would have been a terrible business move. It would have been a terrible move health-wise, which is why I always maintain why he was never fighting again at 35. It wasn't about being scared or ducking. He's too big. He physically outgrew it. I think if he'd have tried that again, man, he'd have put himself in real harm's way. You get what I'm saying in terms of health. So don't miss me with that. If he had to do all of that to make 140 the very first time, don't give me no bullshit about him fighting again at 35 ever, bro. I don't never want to hear that because it's not happening. It's not, bro. That shit is not happening. That's all. That's it. That's all. And I always maintain that. You can't tell me it don't make sense. That's why. See, somebody else that want to push a narrative and tell you he ain't fighting down there because he ducking. I don't do that to him. I ain't putting that on him. But I just knew his body was screaming to go up. You get what I'm saying? And that's what he did. And I'm glad he did it. He looked a lot healthier. I mean, and his performance, it showed in his performance. You say you're doing too much to keep that 25-pound advantage. Yeah, that joint, that's risky, man. Remo, Let's Talk Fashion is in the building. The Vision is in the building. We ain't have a live weigh-in from Devin in about 2-3 years. He said, just fight Boots already. Damn. So that boy looked like Mike Jack and Thriller. Shit, he was looking all sunk in the scale, not healthy. That's what I'm saying. So for y'all, just to make that point, that's why I maintain he wasn't going back down there. You get what I'm saying? Because that's entirely too much weight. You know what I'm saying? That's entirely too much strain on the body. You're not telling me that he about to put himself through that again and fight a guy that's going to be 100%. You get what I'm saying? That's just not a smart business move for him. And again, he didn't get to 31-0 being stupid. Him and Bill didn't get to where they at being dumb and making stupid moves and making bad decisions. They pretty smart at business and getting the job done. And again, that just would have been too risky of a fight. So it's not about ducking. It's not that he didn't want to fight him. You just wasn't going to fight him down there. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't expect you to. You know what I'm saying? If you call anything I said an excuse, man, salute to you, bro. Salute to you, but I just ran it down to you, and you still on the 25%. You gonna ignore the fact that he just damn near had to kill himself to make this weight. But imagine what he would have had to do to make 35, and you still thinking about the offer that he sent, that he wasn't really gonna fight at that weight again. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't. It's really like tell me you believe that if he accepted that offer, he was going to fight at 135 pounds. Please tell me you believe that. Tell me. Tell me you believe that. Yo, tell me you really believe that he was going to kill himself like that. It's not happening, bro. It's out there. And again, like, he wrote his plans. Beat Loma, go up to 140. Y'all still think he had another fight at 35 in the plans? How? How do y'all convince yourselves that? That's crazy. That's really being a fan of the fighter. You'll believe anything they say. Ignore all logic and the fact that he looks that bad and he had to go through all of this, shrink down, wrap up in a cocoon to make 140. But you're telling me, yeah, he would have still made 135. Yo, the man, yo, he did a UFC weight cut, bro. Like, damn. And again, I'm so real because I gotta say that I'm so real. I didn't say he's gonna duck or none of that. I'm just saying it's not healthy. Y'all still telling me he was gonna put himself through all of that and be unhealthy and fight a guy that would have been 100%, would have been a very stupid move, which is why he wasn't gonna do it to begin with, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know. That's what I'm saying. Fight game. I just played that video. That was for the Prograis fight. I was for the Prograis fight. I didn't know that it was that hard. Like, they released that video. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of sacrifice, dedication. Like, I could see it on both sides. I ain't got to just critique them. Like, I get people saying you shrinking down, but I also look at it and I realize that had to be extremely difficult to do it. You know what I'm saying? To put your body through that. And from what it doesn't look like that's healthy to me. It doesn't look like that's healthy to me. Don't tell me you're gonna keep putting yourself in that situation and fighting. Like, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And it's just real. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it now too. I'm telling you, Rob, like, ignoring logic. Yeah, he gonna do it. Like, why? Why would he do that? That would be very stupid. You get what I'm saying? He would be putting himself at a disadvantage and damn near handicapping himself. Why would you do that? You get what I'm saying? Why would you do it? It's not a smart move, and he's a very smart man. So that's why he wouldn't do it. This is why people are calling because normally ignore things. I seen somebody say that Regis doing UFC. Yeah, he said something about MMA. He's been unhealthy for 3 years, but he still made the weight. And that's all I'm saying, Larry. I'm with you. But I just don't think. I think the Loma fight was it. You get what I'm saying? Like, no reason to put yourself through that again for no fight down there. Now, if it's a tank opportunity, I get it. But even now, he's saying he's not going down there for him either. So you get what I'm trying to say? He's not going to go down there for the biggest fight of his career, but he was going to do it for a guy in Shakur Stevenson that, by his words, right, don't bring nothing to the table and never fought nobody. Just listen to what I'm saying. Based off what he said he wouldn't even go down there for Tank at this point, but he did it, and that's the biggest fight of his career. He said that's the biggest fight for him, right? He wouldn't do it for him, but he's gonna do it for a guy that brought nothing to the table and that fought nobody, right? Do that make any kind of sense based off his own logic? You get what I'm saying? I really, like, I'm a very logical person, bro, and I don't push any narratives. I just lay what we know is out there. It just wouldn't make sense. That's all I'm saying. I'm giving him credit for being a smarter man than that. That was, you know what I mean? Certain risks and sacrifices you willing to take and make, right? But that was one that just wouldn't have been smart because you just had a fight where it was very, very close. And you like, damn, some of that could have been because you just wasn't as healthy. You get what I'm saying? Look how much better and polished and sharp, healthy he looked at 140. You get what I'm saying? His body was begging for that, to go your ass up so you could breathe. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't think he would have put himself through that for that reason. And I want to be clear, it has nothing to do with not wanting to fight him or not being willing to fight him. But under those circumstances, I don't think he goes out there and make a decision like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't. Y'all stupid. Yeah. Made my man switch sports. Don't do my man Rougarou like that. He said be boxing out of him. Damn, y'all doing Rougarou like that. Say he did give it to us, fights that we wanted. Right. Made him switch sports. I guess he can forget Devin unifying at 140. When they asked him about that at 140, he said he not chasing undisputed. He did that already, but he just wanted to make the big fights. But I think maybe at least a couple of the fights at 40 could be some meaningful fights for him. You get what I'm saying? Depending on who he fight. But he got Ryan up next, so we'll see. But that's it. Just to, you know, just to make the final point on that. That's why I've always said that fight wasn't happening at 35. See, the average person will tell you either one, whichever side of the spectrum they on, the fight ain't gonna happen because somebody ducked. Y'all don't get tired of that narrative. You know what I'm saying? Here it go, a person just do coming with some logic that doesn't shit on either fighter or hold either fighter in a negative light, and people still will make more out of it than what it really is. It's the fact is, man, these dudes are businessmen. They're smart businessmen too, and they take calculated risks. Yeah, all fighters, they take risks, but they're calculated. People ain't just running around here putting everything on the line, their careers and everything they work for, you know what I mean, just for bragging rights. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. Reason we'll never get Devin Matiz is because of the IBF rules. Yeah, the IBF rules won't allow it. I mean, well, you know, as big as he get anyway, though. 88 Sports Talk in the building. What's good, family? You're not chasing undisputed because the Cambo's caliber fighter ain't got all 3 belts to collect in one fight. I feel you. Going from Uma, that's great footwork. The shitty footwork Regis gave the illusion that Dev got better. Great matchmaking. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Cash? He beat Regis so convincingly that some people feels like that fight means he figured out the southpaw stance. When just a fight ago, he was in there with a elite level boxer southpaw, and it was, you know, much different. So I don't think you can figure out the southpaw stance if you're not in there with the absolute best southpaw that boxing has to offer, or one of the absolute best. You was in there with one of the most dangerous ones, and I'm gonna always give Regis that credit. He was dangerous, but skillfully, he just couldn't really do nothing with. You get what I'm saying? He couldn't do nothing with that. Only one family is throw that duck word around right. And look, Devon, you see how I call it, bro? See how I call it? I ain't call nobody that. I'm coming from a place of logic. Like, even if you don't agree, you can't tell me what I just said don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? Based on what you've seen, they're smart guys. They're not doing that shit. Like, you ain't putting your career on the line just to be like tough to the fans. Like, they'll talk a good game, but certain stuff, when it's time to make the moves, they're not going to do it because it's not in the best interest of them or their careers. And again, they're very smart businessmen. Them dudes came into the game with their business straight. Telling you, man. So they doing the shit. They're, you know, smart. They're very intelligent. Best promoter out right now. He got Alicia Bumgar looking fantastic right now. Is he working with her for real? And who you see becoming undisputed possibly for 140? It's tough, Grinch, because who gonna really chase the fights? And is politics gonna be a factor? You get what I'm saying? Dev say he don't want to do it. He probably won't be there very, very, very long to even do it. I don't see Tio doing it because he's just such a wild card. I don't know. That's tough, Grinch. I don't know who I see become undisputed at 140. You never gonna get. Oh. He said, why you say you never gonna get Matias versus Devin? Because of the he's saying because of the IBF rules and he rehydrates to you know, that 25 pounds. He's saying that the IBF rule won't allow it. I'm guessing that's what he was saying. Yeah, that's what he was saying, cuz I think because of the IBF rules. And you know, Matias got the IBF belt and he thinking about the 10-pound rehydration limit rule that they got. Dazzy, salute to you. Say yes, rematch for Canelo versus McGill on contract. Yeah, I did read that, bro. I read it. Tim, I read that somewhere, Tim, that they got a rematch clause in it. I did hear that the Jaime McGill and the Canelo fight got a rematch clause in it. I did read that somewhere. I ain't hear it, I read it. Said I forgot how they phrased it. It's like they didn't believe that it was necessary or something in the article. Like they were surprised that it was a rematch clause in there. Ryan gonna get undisputed. Coming for Tio next. Rolly gonna want that Garcia payday, so he'll take the fight, and then Matias gonna be the final level. That'd be crazy. If Ryan undisputed at 140 is wow. That'd be crazy. Unification gonna have the rate rule right. But I'm guessing that's why bro was saying it though. That's all. You know what I mean, no, but Beltron McGee promoter said it was. Yeah, I read it though, Desi. I seen it somewhere. Rematch clause for McGee is crazy. Yeah, I heard it was one, and I read one. It was one in there for sure. Yeah. Rolly said he moving up to 47 at the Pitbull. I ain't surprised. He a big kid too. Rolly big as hell. Hardcore casual in the building. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. So I think Canelo got a one-way rematch clause too, and I wouldn't put it past him, Richard. I'm pretty sure he do, bro. I wouldn't put it past him, not a bit, bro. I know it's probably a one-way rematch clause, and I get it because he ain't trying to give nobody no no one up on him. And you gonna do it the hard way? No can both. That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. But yeah, man, that's where we at, man. That's where we at right now, bro. This is where we at. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button for me. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this clip, this real quick clip before I forget again. With Francis Ngannou and AJ. I'm gonna mute it so they don't play the music.
He didn't even touch him, man. His right hand didn't even touch him, bro. Wow, so come on, bro. This is rigged, bro. This is fake. Look at this. Watch real close. He didn't even touch him.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see? Did y'all see that punch not land or land? Which one did y'all see in there? Did y'all see that video? Did y'all see that punch land or what? I'm gonna play it one more time. Play it one more time.
He didn't even touch him, man. His right hand didn't even touch him, bro. Wow, so come on, bro. This is rigged, bro. This is fake. Look at this. Watch real close. He didn't even touch him.
Man, that's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy when you look at it. If y'all caught it, y'all see it. He said bad angle. You seen it, but you kind of he slowed it down. I seen it the first time. Then you see the second one. The angle is a little, but it make you wonder though, right? Make you wonder just a bit, bro, just a little bit. What is going on? Man, did y'all see it? Man, so what did y'all think? What did y'all think? Did y'all think that punch landed or what? It's crazy. Y'all look when Floyd knocked out the Japanese fighter about a year ago. Yeah. Some of these knockouts just look funny. Or how about we can get the fight if Devin stop needing all the damn extras? Matias will stop Devin, in my opinion. That's why it would never happen. Yeah, he's gonna be an extremely tough fight. He's gonna be an extremely tough fight for anybody. You know what I mean? Stylistically, I think he could just he has the ability to make it make it one of those kind of fights. Matias do, in my opinion. And Ngannou said it sold it like he was dead contract. I'm telling you, when he took, back to UFC you go. He sold that like Ric Flair. Slow it down at the impact. You see AJ glove flex do the impact. Right. I just wanted to play that for you. I wanted to see what y'all thought. about that. I thought it was pretty crazy. I thought that was crazy. The technology now, I don't know what's real sometimes. Now I'm telling you, it'd be hard to tell. That's why I just play it for the people. Like I don't want to form nobody's opinion for them. I just said, like, what did y'all see right there? I saw her and Ngannou get knocked the F out. Oh yeah, the better view it shows him getting cracked. Yeah, man. I know that the fact that looked like that is crazy though, right? Like, even in VR, damn, Al Booker was on it. That'd be the reason so bad he forgot the box. Tip say he bringing Michael Fox for smart. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it 2 more times real quick, y'all. And then we gonna move on. Y'all just tell me what y'all see. We're gonna play it again.
He didn't even touch him, man. His right hand didn't even touch him, bro. Wow, so come on, bro. This is rigged, bro. This is fake. Look at this. Watch real close. He didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him, man. His right hand didn't even touch him, bro. Wow, so come on, bro. This is rigged, bro. This is fake. Look at this. Watch real close. He didn't even touch him.
Interesting, man. It's crazy. That's crazy. It is what it is, man. Maybe he did land it and knock him smooth out, but I seen a couple of fights recently like that with crazy angles and stuff like that where it looked like the punches didn't land. He said you can't fake the way his leg folded. His ass was hurt. Only people that can give Matisse problems is somebody that can't hurt him, but you can't. It's only a matter of time before he gets you. I think, or you gonna be fighting for your life next gen. Either that, or you're gonna be fighting for your life, literally. Like listen. He's lost before, so it's not like he's unbeatable. He's already lost before. I understand all that stuff, right? Damn, Aunt McQueen sent me a video too. Yeah. Aunt McQueen sent me a way better clip. And he damn sure got his chin punched loose. Salute to my guy, Aunt McQueen. Appreciate you, bro. That's a much better clip. Yeah, damn sure clinked his clock. Damn sure did. He said he'd bring and Michael Fox for sparring. Oh, he was. He's sparring with Michael Fox, Tim Zoo. The guy he lost to was rocking his Right, yeah, he was. It was Petros Ananian, if I'm saying his name right. And he rematched him a couple fights down the line and stopped him. Yeah, I see it, D. I see it. And salute to the professor, Ann McQueen. He sent a great clip. I seen his chin get cracked. But that one, it's crazy how an angle could do that. Crazy how an angle could make you look like he ain't landed. Yeah, Ant gave me the perfect view. That's as flush as it get, man. He down there punched his jaw in the real one, in the better angle, should I say? But salute to AJ, man. He rocking and rolling, man. Ben Davison got him sharp, focused, and rocking out, man. Yeah, it was that fast. Yeah, I'm telling you. It was fast, quick fast. I heard Regis is going to be a professional wrestler now. Devin ran him out of boxing. He was talking about it before, though. He mentioned it before, I think, the MMA thing. The MMA thing. He just actually went through with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think he just at the tail end of his career. You get what I'm saying? And he know it. You get what I'm saying? Two-time world champion. And Regis picked up boxing at like 17. Like he another one that beat the odds so many times over. You get what I'm saying? So that's a dude that I'm always gonna rock with. Like he really beat the odds many times over for sure. Francis thought it was sweet. Yeah, he thought he was going. He thought he had one. He like, yeah, I done hung in there with Fury. You know what I'm saying? They say Fury the best. You know what I'm saying? I know I could. Nah. AJ was like, nah, buddy. You ain't come here and play with me. AJ wasn't playing no games. He hit AJ with a couple decent shots. AJ said, all right, it's enough of all that. It's enough of all that. Slap his ass. He said, we heard them punches on the surround thudding. Yeah, heavy joints. Question AJ Hart. I ain't never question his punching power. Yeah, I feel a lot of people say that D. I don't even question his heart. But BN Boxing News, my brother. What's good, BN? How you feeling, bro? That's where he switched to lefty. From the angle, it doesn't look like it landed. Yeah, from that angle, it don't. From the angle I just played, it definitely make it look like it's like a partial land. You know what I mean? But the one that Ann McQueen sent me is flush as it come, man. That was flush on the button. He put that man down. Down. But yeah, I never, you know why I didn't question AJ Hart? Because again, right, he lost his first fight to Andy Ruiz. We all seen that in the first one. He got knocked out. He jumped right back on that horse and got right back in there and fought him, right? Got in there with Usyk, got outboxed, got right back in there, fought him again, and did better the second time around. Like, so I think anytime you get knocked out by a guy and you're willing to jump right back in there and fight him, I think it shows a ton of heart. Anytime you get outboxed by a guy and you want to jump right back in there with him. It shows a ton of heart. I think what people are, the way I look at it, right? Maybe it's the level of dog that he shows or lack thereof. Maybe that's what it is, right? Like the level of, you know what I mean? Once he get hurt, like, is he one of them dudes that can really shake it off? I mean, he's done it before, though. D, remember, Klitschko put him on his ass, put him on his back, flat on his back. Red bottoms came up in the air and everything. And he got up, shook it off, he fought back. So I just think it's, you know, it's the level of dog. And I still think he got some of that in him. Some of that. I think he got more than what people give him credit for. But at the same time, when you see a guy get handled the way he do, man, and knocked out, you know what I mean? You kind of question some things about him. But I think AJ is, I think he got a ton of heart, bro. I do. And I think he's always trying to get better, which is why he always, I think, you know, working with different people, switching trainers and stuff like that. I think that's always in an effort to try to be better. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why you smiling, bro? You just got slept. I'm telling you, man. You didn't take Wilder fight when the paper was right. It made me wonder, y'all prize fighters, and the prize was there. Yeah, right. And I think at that point he just was unwilling to risk it for the biscuit, if that makes sense. He ain't want to deal with Wilder. He ain't want to deal with no Deontay. He said, get him that bread. They got him the money, and he still found a way not to fight him. It's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. It's crazy when you think about it. It's real crazy when you think about it, man. It really is. Damn. Stepping on something. But let me play this, man. Let me get into this, man. Let me play this clip from Sampson, man. Benavidez promoters Sampson Lukowitz responding to Canelo Alvarez $200 million demand with a counter offer to make the fight. I don't know if y'all caught this, but I'm gonna play this real quick.
FightHype.com here with my man Sampson Lukowitz. Got a big fight now with Sebastian Pandura and Tim Tszyu. But first, I got to ask you about the stuff everyone's talking about in boxing. Canelo Alvarez saying if he was offered 150, 200 million guaranteed dollars, he'd fight Benavidez. But otherwise, there's nothing in it for him. What's your reaction?
Besides the 25 pounds.
Besides the 25 pounds, right?
He will take the 25 pounds. It's very smart. I believe that he will get the $150 million.
I just want to pause this real quick and run it back for a second. No, I ain't got to run it back. I just want to point something out. You notice that Canelo Alvarez is essentially in the same weight class, the same exact weight class with Benavidez, and he complaining about the 25 pounds and nobody said nothing. You get what I'm saying? But a certain somebody ain't even mentioned the weight 25 pounds. Everybody else been doing it for him. But you see how they put that on him, and they ain't point out the fact that Canelo, they're both 68 pounders and he bringing up an extra 25 pounds. Tell you, boy.
And he will fight him. I say that if it be shameful for boxing, it will destroy part of our sport if he doesn't fight Benavidez. So now we know the price. Now we need to find it. We took the money. But he's very smart, very good businessman, Canelo. And I believe that he deserves the 150. I don't know if he reached the 200, but the 150 million, why not? Mayweather did it, and he followed the footprints, the blueprints of Mayweather. So don't underestimate it any longer.
Yeah, but that's BS though. And he ain't Mayweather. That's totally different. Like, he's not Mayweather. He took a couple losses. Arguably should have had more losses, because I don't care what nobody say. Lara beat him and Triple G beat him in that first fight. So the dude should really have about 4 losses on his resume, if you ask me. So he damn sure don't deserve no Mayweather money. And I'm sick of people saying he following the blueprint. If he following the Mayweather blueprint, then he'd be willing to give a younger guy and David Benavidez an opportunity on some pass the torch type situation, the same way Floyd afforded Canelo Alvarez an opportunity to fight him, right? So if he really following the blueprint, won't you follow it the right way and get a young man a shot at everything you got? You know what I'm saying? Or people just need to stop saying he following the blueprint of Mayweather. No, he's following his own. He's created his own blueprint, and he's following the Canelo way. That's not the Mayweather way. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
But, I know David believes the fight could still happen.
Same as Mayweather, he lost like 4 fights.
The
wise man was good with it, man.
Why not? Because if he fight in June, he will not fight in September. He will not fight in September. I mean, I will not allow that. But November is a good time to do that fight.
What if he gets out of the ring with Vazda quickly, doesn't take any damage?
Regardless, I believe it's too soon. Because you need to go, in a fight like this, you need to go at least 6 cities, including Mexico, flights, hotels, and you lose a month of training. Because
why we're going to sleep Zang? I hope so.
At least,
and I like Zang, but I want to see why we win.
To go and pay the 150 million. You cannot pay 150 million, supposedly, in 2 months and a half.
I totally understand what you're saying, but the fans online, social media, they'll say, "I thought you're hunting down Canelo. If he offers the fight in September, and you're saying you can't take it because of the realistic business reasons, then they're going to say, well, now you're ducking Canelo."
No. Because if he won $150 million, it could happen in November. If he won is 60 to 100, it can happen in September. Because you don't need to go to 60 city to make that money. You know what I mean? But if you want 150, you need to work for that. And the TV will not agree on 3 months' notice. There's no way the TV and whoever put the money, because we are promoter, but really the money is coming from the TV, not from us, from the network.
See, so he's saying, I hope y'all heard that. He's saying you want 60 to 100, September, but you talking about this 150. You need, some months to really promote this fight and hit. He said 6 cities, and he was like, you need to work for that. Like, they're not going to put that money up in that short of time span without you being able to properly promote it with the amount of money you asking for. So, in some type of ways, he made. I don't really want to call this a counter offer. That's how they phrasing it, but he at least letting them know that he sound like he willing to make the fight. And then you got Benavidez saying, don't be surprised if it happened in September. So I don't know, but sometimes it does seem like his promoter or his manager, should I say, promoter, manager, whatever they want to call this dude, seem like they be on a different page. They don't be on the same accord all the time, man. And you can tell, because again, he's talking about Benavidez hopeful about September. He's just throwing out some scenarios of when it can happen, you know what I mean, based on the time frame. So I don't know, man. I feel like this fight need to happen. I've been saying this for like all week, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been different ways this been coming up, but I just don't know if he ever buckles down. I don't know if he ever buckles down and just finally just gives us the fights we asking for. Who knows? Maybe I'll be hopeful, but I won't hold my breath at the same time, at the same token. So that was, Sampson, Benavidez team speaking, and it sound like he interested in making a fight. But I think the problem is more than just the money. I think it's, Canelo as well, and him just doing what he wants to do. You know what I mean? So we'll see, man. But in the meantime, you got May 4th coming up, Jaime Munguia, and then you got Benavidez that's supposed to be on the 10 card fighting Vostok at 75. So that's what we got to look forward to, and we'll see what's coming up next. So Castillo, Madonna, Oscar, Pacquiao. May's dad even said it so. Mayweather lost to Oscar. Yeah, I get it. He damn sure ain't lose to Maidana. Maidana had a really good first half of the fight in the first fight. Pretty much probably had a good first half of the fight. Don't mean he won it all. He kept it very competitive. And then Floyd definitely pulled away in the second half of the fight in the first one. And then the second one, he just beat him probably like 11 rounds to 1 type deal. So Castillo, a lot of people make that argument. It all depends on what you're looking at, how you see it. But he did rematch the dude, beat him more convincingly that trip. Pacquiao, Oscar was a close fight. But you know, Oscar was a bit of a front runner, and he slowed down again. And about midway through the fight, he slowed down, and it's typically how Mayweather creates the separation. Oscar slowed down because he seemed like he was mad tight. I still remember his stance and how they kept saying like he gonna fatigue later in the fight, and he did. He slowed down, and Floyd started to pick it up a bit, and he just picked him apart and beat him. I mean, it was still close though. Pacquiao definitely lost. Like, it's crazy. I got the least explanations for that fight. That was self-explanatory. There's no way in hell you could have possibly seen Pacquiao beating Floyd. Like, that man was frustrated. He knew he lost. He was mad. I don't even think he said it nowhere. You know how fighters be like, I think I won. He ain't even. I don't think he said that. He knew better. He's both of them, right? Right. Beth, what's good with it, bro? Never needs to man up. He do. David Benavidez say he need to grow a pair of nuts, man. He said maybe if he get that 150 million, he'll buy a pair of nuts with it or something like that. Benavidez wasn't having it. He wasn't feeling them, bro. It's a shame we're not getting the fights, and they deserve. Yeah, man, it is. It's like a double negative. It's we as fight fans sometimes don't get the fights we supposed to get. And then these fighters don't get fights that they deserve to get. So it's like we all shit out of luck. They can't make the bag and get the opportunity they want. And we can't get the fights that we want for our money, which is crazy. It's crazy, man. Crazy. But I'm going to play one more thing too. Something else from Benavidez Pops. Benavidez Pops has some things to say about Canelo too.
I think this is the end of Canelo Alvarez. He knows that David's going to retire him. He knows that David can hurt him. He knows that David can stop him. You're fighting a young lion, 27 years old, with a good record, and has proven himself, you know, that he is one of the best at 168. I do not think that he wants to take this chance. When you hear Canelo say that David does not bring anything to the table, and then he fights Munguia, David has proven more than Munguia at 168. When you hear $200 million to fight David, when you hear 25 pounds, when you hear all these things, those are just excuses, man. He doesn't want to face David. You know, he's trying to look. Now, all the fans that Canelo had are going to our side because we know that we're warriors. They know that we want to give them the fight that they won, you know, but Canelo doesn't want to do that. So at the end of the day, everybody's losing faith in Canelo.
Mm-hmm. So you see what it is, man. He said Canelo is over, man. He said his son to retire him. And yeah, I felt the same way when he said, you know, David brings nothing to the table. When you look over at Jaime Munguia, the only thing he brings to the table is more fights. And that's not really bringing nothing. And then again, I said this before, what could they really bring to the table if you got it all? You get what I'm saying? There's nothing they could bring to the table. David said he's going to donate his purse to charity. Did he? He said he's going to donate his purse to charity. What, if he fight Canelo? I'll be glad when Canelo's out of boxing. He just don't have the right mentality, Mike. He just don't have the right mentality at all to be in boxing. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know what I mean? He got this privileged, I proved it already, and I ain't got to do shit mentality. You know what I'm saying? 27 is crazy, too. It's only going to get worse. The longer you wait, yeah, and that's why I say the longer it takes, the less likely we are to see it because he only, you know what I mean? Canelo's getting older, and Benavidez is going to continue to be dangerous, and that's not going to bode well for a guy like Canelo Alvarez. It's just not. It's not going to work in his favor. And like I said, the longer it takes for the fight, the less likely we'll get it. The less likely we to get it. We just not going to get it. Pray to the fighters involved. We just don't care for sure. So, man, again, it's more the same, man. I just don't know if we'll ever get this fight. Probably not. I mean, I'm a hopeful guy, but I don't be feeling like it's gonna happen. Salute to my guy, Rob. He sent me a post by Benavidez. Let me read it. Benny doesn't deserve another fight. I heard the logic. That's the case then. No one deserves him. That's what I'm saying. Now you can't make a case that he's more deserving of a fight than Benavidez is because it's ridiculous. Oh, Benavidez tagged Turkey Al-Sheikh 10 minutes ago. Salute to my guy, Rob. He said, let's bring the biggest and most exciting fight to Saudi Arabia. This would be the biggest Mexican versus Mexican-American fight in the history of boxing. And what better place to do it than the kingdom for the entire world to see? This fight is for pride and glory. I fight for greatness, not money. Your Excellency, if I do not beat Canelo, I will donate my entire purse to any kid's charity of your liking. When I do beat Canelo, I will be donating a huge amount of that purse to benefit children hunger across the world. He said, I'm a champion of the people and will continue to fight the best. I stand by my words. And that's David Benavidez. He tagged Turkey Al-Sheikh. He tagged Premier Boxing, WBC, and, so he tagging the people. He's saying he'll donate. If he don't win, he'll donate his purse to any charity of Turkey Al-Sheikh's liking. When he do beat Canelo, he's still going to donate a huge amount of his purse to children, children's hunger across the world. So, I mean, salute to David Benavidez, man. For that, man. I respect it, man. Hopefully they make their fight, man. Hopefully they could. Yeah, he's standing on real business and he tagging the people. And I had a feeling that it was going to go that direction with the Saudi way because of that money he talking. People feel like they got this unlimited stream of wealth to give it to boxing. So I'm not even surprised by that move, bro. I'm not, but we'll see. Do they know the U.S. and Saudi is not on good terms? No, hell no. I'm pretty sure them boxers don't be knowing a damn thing about that. For sure they don't. But overall, y'all, man, we'll see. That's the only thing you can do. We got to sit here and wait for these other fights to materialize and play out, and we'll get what we need. You know what I mean? So, or we'll get closer to what we want, should I say. And hopefully they give us what we want. You know what I mean? But I like that from David Benavidez. Look, I think he's willing to fight Canelo. Canelo just don't seem like he's interested. Again, when you're making bogus demands, 150, 200 million, all right, you know what I mean? Good luck. But then again, when you're dealing with the Saudis, man, you might be in luck. I mean, shit, didn't they just pay, Francis Ngannou, 20, 25 million, and AJ, 50, something like that? That's why I hear. So they out there, and that's MMA fighters. So you would think this is, two boxers fighting each other and two Mexican American fighters, like he said. So I don't see no reason why it can't or shouldn't happen, right? It should. I mean, say Edward DeSauer with Canelo and Benavidez, definitely a Vegas fight. Yeah, they tripping, but it's like, I don't think, who knows if people going to be willing to budge and get that dude that type of money. Maybe the only ones that will is the Saudis at this point. You know what I'm saying? So they don't care, ruin about the U.S. They care about entertainment and bringing fights over there. That's what it seemed like. They don't seem like they care about the money part of it. Edgar Chavez was good with it, bro. And I guess we get a lot of good fights. You think Benavidez can beat Better Be? That'd be a tough fight for him. Can he beat him? He can, but will he is the real question. I don't know if he will, but I think he can. Stylistically, Benavidez could be trouble for anybody, and he's constantly, trying to improve and get better and get more confidence, more wins under his belt. Better Be is getting old, so you know what I mean. But the interesting thing about that question is they did say if he's to win this fight against Bostic, they said it'll put him in line to fight the winner of Beef or Better Be. But if he already told my guys or his pops talking about coming back down, then you just don't know what he gonna do. William Zepeda, who's fighting tomorrow and participated in one of the more action-packed fights of the past few years, that joint with Baranchik. Oh, Jose Zepeda, right? I think, right? William Zepeda is the guy that don't want no smoke. Jose Zepeda. You talking about the one Regis stop, right? Yeah, he always in entertaining fights. Yeah, he do got to fight tomorrow. I forgot who was Zepeda fighting again. Hold on, let me pull it up. Who's he fighting again? Who's he fighting? Dalton Smith. That's who he fighting. Dalton Smith. Okay. Dalton Smith 15-0. Yeah, they trying to feed him to the younger. Man, I hope he stand on business, step on him, man. Power versus Matiz is gonna be a good. Also, yeah, that's gonna be a damn good fight. Dalton Smith 15-0, 11 KOs, but he fights all UK. And he still be fighting in Sheffield. This fight is in Sheffield, England. Okay, still in the UK. He's gonna be comfortable. Jose Zepeda could be a tricky fight for him, man. They probably think Zepeda ain't got nothing left. After Richardson Hitchins did him like that. Hitchins schooled his ass, didn't he? They got a WBC silver title, vacant title on the line too. Silver title for nah, man. I did the same thing, man. I definitely mixed their names up. Dalton Smith, hottest fighter. Yeah, Dalton Smith. That should be a good scrap. I'm glad you brought it up. I'll make sure I tune in and watch that joint. One more clip I'm gonna play before we get out of here, man, because I did put it in the thumbnail. I almost forgot to bring it up. It's real quick. Seen something with Oscar De La Hoya giving his thoughts on if him and Canelo would have fought. I think he said at 54. He said, what do you do if you fought him in his prime?
Who would have won at 154? You or Canelo?
Oh, okay.
How do you think it would have won? You around
Easy, hands down. Yeah.
You?
Oh, easy. Come on. Nobody can stop the jab. Nobody can ever stop this jab. In my prime, my footwork was impeccable. When you have heavy legs and heavy feet, and you're walking on quicksand, a fighter like me, who I probably would have had Floyd Sr. train me, it would have been probably a walk in the park.
Man, a walk in the park is crazy. Bro said, back and forth, he said, bro said, man, it'd be relatively easy. A walk in the park. He know how to take some shots at Canelo, boy, and then they ain't working together, man. He be knowing how to take them shots, man. Nah, Canelo wouldn't be no walk in the park for you, Oscar. Even if Floyd Mayweather Sr. trained you, because you don't box and move the way Floyd Mayweather would. But I don't deny that Oscar would have a chance to beat him and really be able to beat him, though. Oscar was a hell of a fighter. In his prime, he damn sure he wasn't no pooper. Oscar was one of the best at once upon a time for sure. The golden boy. I'm telling you. Oscar all day, he was called the golden boy for a reason. Facts, Beth, he was serious. He ain't turned down no smoke. Oscar the fighter was, man, he was a dog. Sometimes people forget that because of how he on it today, and they don't really like him or care for him too much. But he's a hell of he was a hell of a fighter in his day, man. Oscar was that guy. Oscar was that guy in his day, man. He was. My bad, y'all. But salute to everybody in the building. He said just a stroll in the park. That's all. Yeah, he did him. He did him bad. He said you gotta watch Frank Cigar Talk. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna definitely watch it. I might even, I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling, man. I might come back and react to it, man. I might come back and react to it and you know how we do play them live and react to it. I like salute the Cigar Talk, man. He be popping through every now and again too. Oscar damn sure was a dog. Yeah, he was. He fought everybody and he ain't ducked nothing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ducked nothing. One more thing though. Remember I was telling y'all I was trying to play the clip, find a clip of Kid Austin and his pops talking about a duel with Mason. It really was Kid Austin pops talking. Like I don't see that fight happening, but I would love to see it, you know, if they could make it. Floyd Senior had Oscar defense on point. For sure he did. Yeah. Floyd Senior is a hell of a trainer. Hell of a trainer. I just couldn't believe that he actually tried to train Oscar to beat his son, which was wild to me. I always thought that was wild. Training somebody to beat your son and then getting on the record. He said he thought his son lost. I was like, damn, he completely dismissed Canelo like he's nothing to worry about. Yeah, he said he'd probably be walking the park. Walking the park is crazy. But yeah, let me play this another short clip, man. This is what I was trying to get to y'all the other day when I
we would knock Mason out. He don't even know about fighting yet. He haven't been cut. His jaw haven't been broken. What's gonna happen when we break Mason's jaw? Mason is only good because look who he fought, calf drop. We would knock Mason out. What? Mason is good, what? His straight, right? Like we gonna sit there and wait for that lazy ass straight, right? I don't think Shakur knew the gym stories of what he did to Mason, or he wouldn't have thrown Mason out there like that.
Talking that talk, man. He said Mason don't know nothing about fighting. He ain't been cut yet. He ain't had his jaw broke. getting your jaw broke better not be a regular occurrence. Like, do you got to get your jaw broke to know about fighting, bro? Damn, you got to get your jaw broke. He ain't get cut because he a more polished fighter and he don't be leading in with his head respectfully. So that's part of the reason why he ain't get cut. I don't want to say he fighting cab drivers because, you know, y'all both relatively fighting around the same competition level, if you're being honest. And, you know, Kid Austin, I think he's going to be something because he really understands it and he stays in the gym and he always trying to improve and sharpen his, you know, working on his craft. So I expect to see him be able to do some things in the sport as he continue to polish his style. But in terms of who's more polished at this point, I feel like Abdullah Mason just got a slightly different style, more polished. He understands the control, distance, and range. He knows how to be patient. And I don't know, a lazy straight right. I think Dula is a southpaw, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? That was left hands that he definitely was throwing in that video. That wasn't no right hand. So I don't know. I definitely don't see him knocking Mason out right now if they fought. That dude got like a 72, 74-inch reach, man. He got some long ass arms and he dangerous, bro. That dude ain't no walk in the park for nobody by any stretch. You know what I mean? And Canelo was making them big bucks. Can't imagine. It's just fighting who he want. Kid Austin ain't ready for Abdullah. Nah, it'd be extremely tough. And I salute to Jhon Ingram. I see Jhon Ingram calling out Kid Austin and Keyshawn Davis. I said I like the energy. He got the heads in his hand, and I'm gonna post a picture, man. Kid Austin, his name definitely being spoken on and mentioned. And I like Jhon Ingram. You gotta bring interest to yourself. Let these dudes know you true here too. So that'll be interesting fights down the line when they're actually ready to be made, especially when he gets some more fights under his belt, man. I'm looking forward to seeing these dudes, man. Moving forward, I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland back in the super chat. He said, "Wish Canelo had heart like Floyd Patterson when he fought the monster." Listen, yup, I bet Patterson didn't live with regret knowing he didn't duck. Right? That's the thing, man. It's so obvious, man, that and you got somebody pressing you like that and in your weight class and you not giving them the opportunity. That's the most obvious situation in which he needs to fight somebody. I don't think there's no situation cleaner than that lets you know that he should fight this dude. Like no more, it's no situation in boxing that's more obvious than that one. Like I just don't see nobody more deserving of a shot than Benavidez. And like I say, he try to justify the Munguia move, but that shit don't work. We really pay attention to boxing. There's no way you could sell to me that Munguia deserve a shot more than Canelo. I mean, more than Benavidez. You just never gonna be able to sell.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland. Appreciate you, bro. How you doing? What you doing? What you doing, Mooch? What you doing, baby? What you doing? All right, food you was eating? You was eating? You eating? What you doing? Who's that? Who's that man right there? Who's that? Let me get out of here. Get out of here. You get out of here. Salute to my baby girl, Miss Just Do. The Queen is in the building. Showie says, William, the one that trains with Subriel. William and Oscar's defense, when you take his resume into account, I can understand why he might view Canelo as a walk in the park because he really challenged the who's of boxing. Say, what's up? Get off my glasses, bro. You got to be violent with me. You can't do that. Don't grab my glasses, yo. That, baby. Oh, Cesar Chavez, Hector Camacho, Pernell Whitaker, Gennaro Hernandez, Felix Trinidad, Fernando Vargas, Shane Mosley, Bernard Hopkins, Floyd Mayweather, etc. Yeah, he fought everybody. He fought everybody. Yeah, them names is crazy. It just running through shit. He really was one of them ones, man. Gotta respect Oscar as the fighter for sure. Now the promoter, he'd be on some other stuff sometime, but the fighter definitely on point. Definitely. What are you doing, Steve? What are you doing? What are you doing? I got one more clip y'all to play before we get out of here, man. It was Richardson Hitchins having, he had some words, for Devin Haney. He had some words for the young Haney, the young Hanos, as they be calling him, right?
He's not a champion that I'm like, oh, like, as if he earned what he did. He fought Kambosos. He caught a lick. Everybody knew Kambosos was a lick. Fought Lomachenko, and in a sweat, in a fight that was super close. If he was a true champion, he would have given Lomachenko his rematch. That's what he should have did. But he ran up and fought Regis Prograis. Everybody know Regis is a bum. Everybody know that. Devin knows that. People that have been in the ring with Regis sparring knows that. I know that. And now when he's at 140, he has, like I said, he have a great relationship with Eddie. Why not, if I'm hating, if I'm this and I'm all that, why not come shut me up?
Yeah, I like that energy. They at 140. If I'm all this and that, if I'm a bum, why not shut me up? That's where I'm at, and I just want to see the best fighters fight the best fighters. I think Richardson Hitchins is one of the most skillful guys at 140. I would love to see that fight with him and Dev. I think it'd be a chess match at the highest level, and it'd be fun to watch for sure. You know what I'm saying? It'd definitely be fun to watch. Ike Corte beat Oscar, in my opinion. I remember that fight. That was a damn good fight. Don't mess with Texas. Facts. Regis a bum now. Yeah, you know how that be the pure boxers talking like that. You know what I'm saying? And I won't call Regis a bum. No, I'll never do that. I think Regis just, you know what I mean? His style is his style. You get what I'm saying? Some of these dudes, a pure boxer, would give him a tough time. You get what I'm saying? So he said I just did a video asking the same question King just for 20 million. Word, salute. I'm gonna go check it out, Dr. Mark. I'm definitely gonna check it. They said, damn, after I love it. Yeah, I like it. I like the way he talking. So yeah, he ain't no bum. I just hate that soon as somebody lost. Like the thing is, you know why Regis is not a bum? Name me the bum fighter that Regis lost to. Lost to Josh Taylor, who was undefeated, looking at as one of the best at the time. You get what I'm saying? At 40. And then he lost to Devin Haney. He didn't lose to no bum. I don't think people be realizing what they be saying. You get what I'm saying? What bum did he lose to? I didn't see a bum that he lost to. You know what I mean? Hitchins been calling Regis a bum for every year. Thought he wanted that fight before Devin was even at 140. Yeah, I think he has some issues too, but now he over there with Eddie, man. More of those fights should be on the table for the young Richardson Hitchins. Hopefully we'll see, man, because a lot of people on his helmet about that that rehydration limit that he's saying he won't fight Subriel Matias under. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for your bro on the way out. We'll be back tomorrow to build some more on some boxing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go check out that Frank Martin interview, man. I might come back and react to it. Who knows? I might call it. But salute to everybody. I appreciate the fam. Salute to everybody in the super chat. Much love to y'all. Taylor, former undisputed. Haney, former undisputed. Lost against top guys. Right. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Only top guys, Beth. Like, I don't see how you can call him a bum. Now, I'm not talking about the fighters. I'm talking about the people. I get the fighters because they can fight and they see it how they see it, I get it. But me, me just being a fight fan, like, you got to do, just because he got beat, and lost every round, still don't make him a bum. It just means Devin Haney was just better than him. You get what I'm saying? So that's just what it was. And sometimes that's what it is. Styles make fights. Devin Haney had this kind of style that was all wrong for what Regis was bringing to the table. You know what I mean? But that don't make him a bum. It's just certain style of fighters he ain't going to do well against or he'll struggle against, which is pure boxers, much like Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a good fight, but Abdul would probably beat the hell out of him. I'm telling you, it'll be a good one. But salute to everybody. Appreciate you, AJ. Salute to the family. Y'all smash the like button on the way out. We'll be back tomorrow to build some more. Till then, peace to the family. two-time world champion. A bum? Yeah, at all. At all. You can't call that man no bum. At all. I mean, and you nowadays you actually gotta at least lose to a bum to be called a bum. But man, much love to my guy Mike Kirkland. Appreciate all the support, man. Salute to everybody, man. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace to the fan.